What's going on, YouTubers, gamers, and hobbyists? Welcome to Chill with Pete, the coffee break catch up series where I talk about my life over the week, that sort of thing, kind of a bullet point fashion. Cup of coffee, usually. Today it's tea. That's because I've recently had a cup of coffee doing something else, and now I fancy a cup of tea. I've just sampled some homemade shortbread biscuits, which is like, nice. But make me want to have a cup of tea now. So I've got that ready. And right, so let's get this going. Like, probably no particular order. Let's start with, oh, I don't know, work. Work's been quiet. I mean, I'll tell you the things I can talk about. Work's been quiet, and I'm not looking forward to next week um, because I've got a meeting with my manager doing what they call a PDR, personal development review, and I hate those things. It's just I just see them as a pointless exercise. Yeah, so like you got no money in our budget to up your pay in any way whatsoever, but we want you to do um a review of how you're getting on anyway, and how well you're doing. What's the point if you not got the money or budget to cover the costs of that? Just seems like a waste of time to me. But I might get some answers next week. I'm hosting what we call our daily meetings. I've only got to do it for 2 days because um, that's fine. Week after, got to do a safety meeting with two departments, and that's never a good thing. Nobody likes doing that. I only have to do it like once every month or so, but man, I do not like that at all. It's usually over quite quick though, so you always make more of things in your mind, don't you? Than you actually need to. Right, let's move that out of the way. Boring stuff gone. Right, so hobby stuff. Well, quite a bit has happened hobby wise. Behind the scenes, I have finished building and prime. Well, I finished building at least all my Marvel Crisis Protocol box sets. I've still got the Modoc character behind me. He's unboxed. He's not unboxed. Sorry, he's still boxed. So there'll be an unboxing of him at some point in the future. So I've got all the Marvel Crisis Protocol miniatures to do tutorials on. I think that'd be quite cool. I don't know. I might do some tutorials on them and all of that, a whole bunch of terrain there. That's going to be on the bench material heavy, I think. Um, so that's a thing that's happened. Um, oh, um, Big thing. Uh, the Alien RPG game, which I love, absolutely love it. It's one of the best RPG games I've ever played since discovering D&D, in my opinion. And that's genre aside, but it's like a new edition of it now. It's called Evolved, so it's Alien Evolved RPG, and so there's a new core rule book, a new box set, blah blah blah. But it's all fully compatible with previous editions, etc. The way they've changed, from what I've read so far, is cool. The way they've changed the rules, primarily, those of you that know it, they've changed the stress and panic rules ever so slightly and made combat a little bit more. In my mind, they've made it make a little bit more sense and a little bit more streamlined, easier to follow. I think there's always little things you're gonna pick up. Um, I don't know. There's always little things you're gonna find ways around the mechanics of any game, to try and manipulate advantage to yourself, and that's fine. I think because I play primarily solo, I do. I play all my RPGs solo these days because I think the days or the best days of RPGing in a social group are long behind me now, long behind me. But I've got such good memories of that. But could it ever be recreated again? I don't think so. I don't think so. Not post COVID, anyway. That really changed not just the world, it's changed people, I think. in many, many ways, and not really for the better. I think growing up as a child, getting involved in RPG games with my friends was the absolute best way to do it. And, to evolve together in that, arena of gaming was phenomenal. And I will forever be grateful to the universe that I was able to do that and take part in that. Just gonna have a sip of my tea. But anyway, yeah, so they've brought out a new edition essentially. So I have got myself the box starter set from my local gaming store, a new cinematic scenario box set from my local gaming store. They didn't have the main core rule book in at the time, but I have since got that. I haven't looked at it yet. And I've bought myself a box of Alien miniatures specific Free League to the game. I think it's called Rapture Protocol or something like that. the latest cinematic scenario. So it's specifically for that, but it's got some really cool miniatures in it, and it looks really, really good. Looking forward to painting that. In a box set, you get an alien miniature anyway. Do you paint? I guess. And I'm gonna have such good fun with that. I'm probably going to paint them slightly differently to how I painted them in Another Glorious Day in the Core. Although I was phenomenally happy with the way they came out. I just want to do a different type of alien color scheme for these because guess what, folks? I play solo, so it doesn't matter. I can paint them however. I'll paint them yellow if I want to. Or pink. I'm actually thinking about a dark green, though. It's just what I'm thinking. I might do different ones depending on the different type of aliens. Just how I'm thinking of it in my mind. I did like a sort of a deep midnight purple blue before, and that came out really well. I love the way they came out. I might even be able to mix the miniatures with the role playing game. I don't know, but I don't really want to break up the board game for that, so I'll probably keep those separate. But it is making me want, because I'm reading the starter set rules, just going over them, refreshing, and that, seeing what's different and so on. I appreciate that with a starter set, it's only like a brief overview of the rules. Doesn't give you how to create characters, so you have like pre-generated characters for that. But that's fine. I'm just looking at how the character sheets have been redone. Oh man, they're so much better now. They look really, really good. So liking that. And I bought War Games Illustrated, the latest one for February magazine. Nice sprue on there of something. I can't remember what it was now, but I just like to get sprues. You see, I like to get sprues. Still working on the last part of the Minkalesk tutorial. That will get done. That will get done. I promise that will get done. I've got several parts of it are downloaded to my Mac that have been pre-filmed. Just got to edit those together when I get the rest of the footage, because I really do want to get that. I don't want to rush it, but I do want to get it off the bench so that I can concentrate on, just doing some general fun stuff. Not that tutorials aren't fun; they are very fun, but no pressure fun. Do you know what I mean? That kind of a thing. I've started a new series called Between the Battles. I don't know if you've seen it yet or not. I hope you like it. It's in the vein of topical based. That's the kind of video I like to make. Talking videos, I love those. I just love projecting myself, uh, my thoughts, and things for you there. I'm still, I know it's 2026 now, isn't it? But the role playing game that I was hoping to start, the D&D game I was hoping to start last year, the solo version. I still haven't started it yet, but I'm still clearing the bench that I need to play it on yet. So I can't play anything and film it, let alone film it for you, whether that's a board game or a role playing game or whatever. A tabletop war game. Can't do any of that yet until that's clear. And I am rapidly running out of space, but I am rapidly also coming up with unique and ingenious ideas of how to store things. So that's need another sip of tea. I've done a lot of talking lately. So what else? Oh, the weather has been absolutely atrocious here, hasn't it? Not just here, everywhere. Just rain, 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 and it's so depressing. I want the sunshine to come out. Come on. I want some dry days. Not that I'm itching to go running and jumping into the sea straight away. Let the water warm up a bit before we do that, hey? But I just want some dry weather. I could do more walking with Dylan then as well. 'Cause he really doesn't like the rain, and I'm glad because I don't like the rain either. It seems like you got to drag him around in the rain like it's a punishment, and I don't. That's not good. He doesn't enjoy that. I don't enjoy that. We had a good walk with him this morning. He saw one of his uh, pals that he hasn't seen in a long time. He's one of the council workers locally. We just haven't been able to see him around. It's just been one of those things. It's been about a year since we saw him last, but he remembered him. Bless him. Dylan remembered him, wagging his tail, wiggling his body, going nuts. Absolutely. He's got such a good memory for people he likes. He really does. He really does love them to bits. Loads of people love him around here, which is good. He's quite the celebrity, local celebrity. Yeah, so that's that. Trying to think what else. Got a couple of medical appointments to go to soon, which is always fun. As fun as they can be. Hey, gets me off work, right? That's cool. Gets me off work for a little bit, which is not a bad thing because I'm, I'm feeling it more and more these days. So hard. I think my condition, I think my ADHD condition really is working against me in conjunction with my MS and the meds from my epilepsy. Doesn't make for a good combination. So I'm not making excuses. Just the way it is, just the way it is. Um, but I've had ups and downs the way I've felt lately, last couple of weeks. But I've been watching some good stuff as well. Watching a good series at the moment called Monroe, which is a little bit like, I don't know, do you remember House with, what's he called? Hugh Laurie? That doctor that was like, good at solving problems and that. Well, this one's about, he's a brain surgeon. He's kind of cool. There's only a couple of seasons of it, I think, before they cancelled it. But yeah, it's quite good. Quite a good watch. Quite a good watch. Started watching a series called Dark Matter, where we've decided, my wife and I, not to watch anymore because it looks like it's getting a bit naff now. But the premise was really cool, and I'm going to use this in one of my games, where a crew of a deep space spaceship wake up from cryosleep with no memory of, you know, how they got there or what's going on. Don't remember their names, nothing. Um, so that would be a good. What a concept that would be for an alien game. Wake up on board a derelict spaceship, which is what this is, in deep space with no memory of who you are, how you got there, or what ship this is, what you're supposed to be doing. None of that. Now that would be phenomenal. I'm going to try it. I'm going to try because this is another good thing about the Alien RPG Evolved, right? The core rulebook is supposed to. Excuse me. It's been told to me that the core rulebook includes a solo mode. And I want to see what solo, if it gives you any solo tools specific to Alien and the Alien genre, or just sci-fi in general. That's cool as well. I've got some tables for sci-fi role-playing games. That's fine. I'll work with what I've got. That's no problem at all. But what was I going to say? Yes, what a cool concept. I'm going to try it. I'm going to play a solo game of Alien. Maybe, and this is what I'm thinking, right? Waking up, no memory of who I am, even my name, a blank character sheet. I'll fill it in as I go, as I discover what I know, what skills I know. Because in this series, like they come across things like they go into a shuttle, and one of them is like, "Oh, I know how to fly." You know, he knows how to fly it because he's obviously a pilot. He had piloting skills. Nobody else does, and that kind of thing. You know, or could he be have medical knowledge? Could he be a science officer? Could he be like a mechanic sort of thing, like a roughneck? Or could he be a colonial marine? Who knows? These things could be made apparent through the use of Mythic and other tools, and I could fill in his character sheet as I go. I suppose that would be more of a campaign than a cinematic adventure. I've not done a campaign in Alien before, though. Cinematic games, I love them, primarily because most people die in it, I suppose. It's a story, though, right? It tells a good story. Campaign's more like goes on and on and on, but yeah, I don't want to get too invested in it. I just make a new character, but it'd be kind of fun to do, don't you think? I think it'd be kind of fun to do. I can hear my cat going on. Must be dinner time. I'll drink some more of my tea. Looks like it's trying to brighten up out there, but it's not succeeding. I don't know how much. I don't know how long this rain is going to go on for, guys. It's you know, like I say, most places got rain, they got flooding, rivers are bursting their banks. It's not good. It's not good for the land. Poor farmers must be struggling growing crops and whatnot in this. Although I'm sure they know what they're doing. They've got things to mitigate that kind of foul weather, I suppose, like weather nets or what have you. I don't know. I'm not a farmer, so I wouldn't know. I don't know how we got onto farming, but yeah, just been in, I just need to find a bit more time to do some hobby. I'm hoping this evening I'm going to get another on the bench done, and then that can go up. This chill with Pete will go up. Um, don't know what to call this episode. I'll tell you. Fed up with the rain. I'm fed up with the rain. No, fed up with the rain, but alien. Yeah, alien RPG. I don't know. I'll think of something. I'll think of something, and yeah, that'll be good. Yeah. All right. Uh, Another reason I want the good weather to start coming is because there's a couple of repairs I want to do around the house, and just outside the house as well, which requires good dry weather. Can't do it in the rain. Okay. There's a little tiny little pothole on the path outside which I need to fill in. I can't do that until we got dry weather because it won't. Not with the foot traffic you get on there. It's just outside our house as well, so it's for my benefit. So when we moved in, there was a couple just in front of our step which I filled in, and it's been fine ever since. Uh, filled in, all painted over, and it's absolutely fine. But yeah, this one's a bit bigger. So I really need to get that done. I've got like the backfill for it, like little tiny stones and everything, and I'll just fill that in. I'm so glad we had our guttering done back along when it was drier. It's the rain that we've had since. It's been, like I say, inches and inches and inches of water. I don't know if I told you, we got ourselves a water filter here now, so everything tastes much better. Tea tastes wonderful. It tastes more like tea. Um, yeah, that makes sense. Tea tastes tea, and the water. If you can have a glass of water and it tastes nice, it's just ref- more refreshing. I think. Anyway, that. Bought ourselves an air fryer. I don't know if I told you that. Probably did. One of our local shops is closing now, which is actually where we got the air fryer from, which is a shame because I don't like to see shops go. Sure, new ones take over oftentimes, but it's a shame to see an empty shop for it will stand empty for quite a while probably, and that'll be that. Yeah, don't like seeing empty stores. It's not good. Right, nearly done with this. Ooh, what are we at? 20 minutes. 20-minute chill. Oh man, been sleeping a little bit better lately, which is good. I've been staying up too late though. That's true as well. I've been guilty of a bit of doom scrolling, but um, a few nights this week I've been able to lay down quite early and get a good night's sleep. I don't always wake up feeling like I've had a good night's sleep, but yeah, it's good to do that because I know I actually have, and I've done my part, as it were. So done all I can. Oh, those library maps I got for RPGs. I got them for Christmas as a gift from my wife. I've asked for another, I forget what it's called now. It was like a homebrew RPG book for my birthday, which helps you create things, places, characters, that kind of thing. So that'll be good as well because I really, 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 really want to get my solo RPG games off the ground and get that going. I don't know how it's going to work out filming wise. I really don't. It's not going to be, Spielberg production quality, but I just want to chill out, play an RPG with you guys. It'd just be nice. It'll help me, you know, voicing it out, the story and the narrative and the game, and how I'm going to cope or tackle certain problems which probably will arise. I kind of think that's cool because I can stop the video at any time. I can go away, do a bit of research, come back, think, right, this is how I'm tackling this, and that'll be cool. As opposed to this is the story of such and such and such and such, and have it play out like Dwarves of Fangor, which was good. Just took a lot of energy because I'm not an actor. Um, and those dwarves, some of them, I mean, they've been running for years, haven't they? I'm still running. Yeah, he's still running. They're running away from something. Was it spiders? I can't remember now. Years since I did it, but I've still got the character sheets. Could go back to it if I was able. If I had the time, I probably would look at it. If I had disposable time, Dwarves of Fangorn would probably be something I would revisit and finish the story, and then do a second season of it. Now it is. Now we're done. Now we're all good. Thanks ever so much for watching. Don't forget, hit the like. Helps me out big time. Like, share, subscribe, all that stuff. Patreon. There'll be some Patreon stuff coming in the future too. Some extra. Yeah. Might incorporate some of that into the painting tutorials for Marvel Crisis Protocol. I don't know yet, but there'll be something. And yeah, so until then, anyway, all brushes lead to war. Don't forget that. I'll see you guys on another video. Bye for now. Bye bye.